Guys, it looks like Gyökeres is fed up of dilly-dallying around, and he has gone ahead to obviously put out a very huge step, or he has pulled out a very huge step, and he wants to go to Arsenal. I told you yesterday that he said no to Juventus and any other teams, and the first team that really received his no was Manchester United, and is looking forward to playing for only one club, and that he is none other than Arsenal. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and who are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Song Heung-min, there is a very big hint about his departure from the side of Tottenham Hotspur, and then Pep spoke onto Rodri getting back onto the pitch to play some minutes ever since he really got that ACL injury when I think they are playing against Arsenal. So let's get into the eyes of these big full stories that we are yet to obviously analyze. One, Jorge Mendes has been brought in on the case involving Viktor Gyökeres, Sporting CP, and the players' transfer. Now, it's from Now Canal. Now, I've gone ahead to see very many deals that have gone ahead to fail, and the super agent has always gone ahead to be brought in. One, for Sporting Lisbon, that I can remember because I support Man United, was that of Bruno Fernandes way back in 2020 January, when Man United went for him, and his agent, is it called Pinter or Pino, couldn't obviously get this deal over the line, especially to negotiate onto the 65 million euros that Sporting Lisbon were really calling in for. Super agent came in through, negotiated the deal, and it was like, we are gonna be getting you 45 million euros of guaranteed fees and 20 million euros of add-ons, and they put in clauses that enabled the club to really admit that they are really achievable. And as we speak right now, Sporting Lisbon has already gone ahead to achieve all its add-ons, and they are a happy team. Now, why super agent Jorge Mendes? Because of his history. When Manuel Ugarte was coming to Manchester United, he played a very big role. And for Sporting Lisbon, they've known him for some time because he's the man that sold Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United, meaning that he has a very close relationship too with the people at Sporting Lisbon, and they know what he really feeds on, and they know to it that he has the best that they deserve, to see to it that everything really goes on well as planned. So right now, Gyökeres and his agent, Hassan Sitinkaya, have had the services of super agent Mendes, because Mendes is the guy that can obviously find a common ground for Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon. And I tell you, him coming in through shows you that this deal is obviously gonna speed up, because he's gonna act as a catalyst for this. And I tell you what, this deal in no time will obviously get done, because he'll negotiate the best for the party of Gyökeres and for the party of Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon are really huge believers into this guy, because he has always gone ahead to negotiate for them deals that have gone ahead to happen well, and they have given results, or they've bared results that both teams have always gone ahead to enjoy. So looks like Gyökeres is fed up of the lagging, and he's like, I want to leave, please let this deal really get through. And they're really doing everything to see to it that this deal obviously comes to an end, and that's what they're really getting in here. So Gyökeres has been on holiday, but he's on the neck of his agent that, please get me out of here and take me to Arsenal. Arsenal's offer is known. Now what the super agent has to do is to sit down with Arsenal and really negotiate on what better deal can they get as far as payment is really concerned. And with Andrea Bata, I think he has a very good relationship with a man who has Jorge Mendes because he has dealt with him on several occasions in transfers of really selling players to Atletico Madrid and getting players to Atletico Madrid, all acting as an intermediary like he is in here, as his middleman services are really highly appreciated because of the experience that he has gone ahead to get. So Arsenal is taking its time, and they're really taking one step and not getting back. I've just gone ahead to do a story of Martin Zubimendi, and some people have come up and questioned me that, guys, tell us your thoughts about the deal of Zubimendi and what's the source. The source has been Fabrizio Romano, who has gone ahead, obviously confirmed to us a here we go of Zubimendi. So we're here to wait and see how things pan out, but looks like anytime from now, the deal of Viktor Gyökeres is obviously coming to a completion, and Arsenal fans will obviously have their number 9 ready to play for them in no time from now. So that is it from the side of Viktor Gyökeres and his agent. Super agent Jorge Mendes has been brought into this case to see to it that he finds a common ground for the deal. Now let's go to Spurs, another North London team that you're talking about. One of the best players they've gone ahead to see in their career in the past 1.5 decades, apart from Harry Kane, is Heung-min, and some make told us that any potential Tottenham Hotspur exit for captain Heung-min is likely to be delayed until after the trip to Asia, with any absence likely to risk complications with tour organizers. So, if there is any club that wants to see Heung-min sign for them, they have to wait until their Asian tour is done, because they know that Spurs will make lots of sales, or has been making lots of sales from Asia, especially South Korea, in there because of Heung-min and what he has gone ahead obviously offer to the people that have gone ahead to be able to see him really play in the Premier League and taking over the Premier League by storm. That is Heung-min for you. So as it stands, Heung-min is the guy that we can talk about. You understand? He is the guy that Spurs is trying to hold onto his departure for some time until the preseason, meaning that after the preseason, they can obviously see him really leave, and especially after leaving after leaving the Asia. But I ask myself, won't that be cheating? Because if you go to Asia and you sell jerseys of Heung-min when they're really having the logo of Spurs onto them, how does it add up when this player returns and then he gets sold? Won't the fans feel betrayed? That is a question for you, the fans, to answer, because you know better about it. Now, the side of Man City, Pep Guardiola has had something to say about Rodri playing some 30 minutes for the very first time, I think, ever since he really got injured. And he said 30 minutes, step by step. He wants more, but it's the first step. What your head wants, your mind, that is top. But at the same time, often you need the process, and what is very important, that is a man known as Rodri in there for you. So the side of Man City is happy to have Rodri back, but they are not willing to obviously rush him into any playing like 60 minutes, all a full game. And for their next game, they're going to be playing into the FIFA Club World Cup. Maybe Rodri will obviously see himself really playing into more time than he really did when they're playing against Wydad AC. They won it by 2-0. It was all about Phil Foden and Dogo into the mix. They'll be back in action on Monday. That is the side of Man City as they play Al Ain. That is how everything is really piled up right now into the FIFA Club World Cup. Today, the tournament, FIFA Club World Cup, that's what you want. Club World Cup. So, Palmeiras is playing Al Ahly, and Palmeiras is having 2 goals. Al Ahly is having 0. Inter Miami, Lionel Messi back in action to play against FC Porto. Then Seattle Sounders is going to be playing Atletico Madrid. You know, that is it. And PSG will play Botafogo. That is it. So, Juventus beat Al Ain 5-0 today, and more other 2 games, I think, are set to come. So, that's how we really expect this day to go. But your thoughts on Gyökeres hiring super agent Jorge Mendes to accomplish his transfer to Arsenal are welcome in the comment section below.